book of Hebrews, chapter 11, and verse 37. They were stoned, they were sawn asunder, were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, tormented, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in deserts and in mountains and in dens and caves of the earth. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving our praise, our honor, our glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah for the GMS Denver camp. Doing a quick lesson, at the plantation. But it's from a conversation that, me and one of the brothers had not too long ago. And the conversation was centered around the fact that the world, society is not worthy of us, man. Those who are sincerely serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, those who have the true faith in the Lord, the world is opposed to us, man. And ultimately, you're kept back from certain things in the world, all right? Because really, the world ain't worthy of us, man. To be, quite frank, it tells you right here. All right, the men of the Lord, man, were treated very badly in the world, even back then. All right, and it's happening now today. Okay, these people of the world, man, they're fucking gone, man. They're gone. I got a little story to tell you too, in this regard, man. When they exclude you from their company, and that's a good thing. That's really the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, keeping you away from these filthy ass people out here, man. And it gets, lonely sometimes, man. Being in this truth, you feel like you're alone because the majority of people are fucking wicked, man. And they have a good time in their wickedness, man. It seems like they living it up and whatnot. But ultimately, they're going to be destroyed, man. All right? You see? So, hey, don't feel like you're missing out on shit, man. You ain't missing out on nothing. They're not good enough for us, man. All right? And it's not to be cocky or what's the word I'm looking for? Proud. It's not. Nah, it has nothing to do with that. It's just the truth. Okay, the Lord has an elect that he set apart from the rest of the world. Had nothing to do with us. All right? You see? So, yeah, man, it's something you got to observe, man, being in this truth. Quick story. Me and the brothers, we went out, or me and the brother went out, walking around, downtown and just, chilling, and ended up, running into, a few women. And, we were talking to them. As we were talking to them, okay, come to find out, we asked them, the elder apostles always tell us to ask, man, do they got a man? Because they were, pretty much, flirting and whatnot. And the first thing I asked, was, hey, do you got a man? And the first one said, yeah, but it's okay. And I was like, me and the brother looked at each other like, hell no, nah. That's crazy. And so I said, nah, it's all good. You got a man. I'm not trying to talk to you. And she persisted to keep trying to talk. You know what I mean? We ended up walking away, and her and her friend, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy because, we asked the friend if she had a man and she said it's complicated. Now, when a woman says something like that, that means that she got a man, most likely. All right. And she's stepping out on her, trying to play it off. All right. This is what we got to deal with in the world, man. So this is, to you brothers that, that ain't got women, man, the Lord is probably keeping you back from these sluts, man, because, it's dirty out here, man. It's really dirty out here. The Lord, he looks at us, he how should I say this, man? We're precious unto him, man. Especially the prophets, you know what I'm saying? So he's not going to allow you to just link up with some bimbo out here, man. And there's a lot of them. The majority of these women are sluts, man. And he don't want his men, all right, the men of the elect paired up with these harlots out here, man, because they'll ruin your life. They'll step out on you. They'll cheat on you. All right. That just goes to show you, man, this world is fucking filthy, man. And the Lord is protecting us from a lot of different shit at the end of the day, man. So, yeah. The world is not worthy of us, man. That's why you feel alone sometimes. It's to whoever needs to hear this. That's crazy, man. Like, they both were just, like, willing to commit adultery, man. But good thing the Lord has, given us the wisdom and understanding to, know how to reject that type of stuff, man. Because most men, they would have just went through with it, you see? And that's why you got all this adultery running rampant and people dying over these women and shit, because this world has no standards, man. No standards. They just completely going in wickedness. And we don't want to be attached to that, man. We got a world coming for us, man. The kingdom of heaven, man. All right, hopefully you can hear me. The wind's kind of blowing. Every time I start a lesson up outside, the wind start blowing, but it is what it is. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 33, all right? This is in the Apocrypha, and it says, all the works of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, are good. You see that? And he will give every needful thing in due season. You see, the Lord knows exactly what he's doing, all right? We got to be patient and wait on the Lord, man. He got our best interests in mind, man, all right? It says all the works of the Lord are good, even when it seems bad to you. It's good, man. The Lord, he's looking out for you, especially if you one of his men, he's serving him. Come on, man, he looking out. So the fact that you have a woman, or you guys are going through it, whatever, you split up, or if you ain't got a woman at this point in time, don't worry about it, man. The Lord knows what he's doing. All right, you see, every needful thing in due season, man. So we just got to be patient. You see what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, that's the point on that one, because it's bad out here, man. The Lord, like I said, he's protecting you from shit, man. If you don't got something, it's because the Lord don't want you to have it. And if you do got it, it's because the Lord wants you to have it. All right. And you got to deal with it. And, a lot of brothers, they go through the different shit with their women, because I know how it is, man. It's tough at times, but the Lord wants you to go through that, man. All right. You see, all the works of the Lord are good. Let's get a quick precept on that. All right, here it is right here, one of my favorites. All right, check it out. It's a heavy hitter. Romans chapter 8 and verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High. All right, to them who are the called according to his purpose. You see, this thing is not about us, man, and what we want all the damn time, man. We're on the Lord's program, you see, and if we're the elect, everything that happens to us, good or bad, is actually ultimately ending up, it's going to be for our good, man. That's what it says right here. That's what it's talking about. The Lord is way high above what we can see. All right. Understand that. You might be in a bad situation, quote unquote, but it's really to strengthen you and build you, man, or protect you from something. All right. You see, and referring to those brothers that ain't got women, the Lord, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you from experience, man, you just wait on the Lord, man. All right. He got something for you. Because sometimes you can try to force the course of the river, man, and end up in a bad situation, man. But yeah, man, it's very wicked out here, man. And wickedness is at an all-time high. So the Lord is protecting us from a lot of different things, not just women, but other situations, man. You see, it might be something you want in life that you ain't got. It's because the Lord is protecting you, man. Straight up. Yeah, you might not have that job you want. You might not have that house that you want, certain things, because the Lord, he knows that it will ruin you, man. There are things that are hidden that we can't see that he sees, man. Point blank, period, man. Here's another one I want to touch on real quick in the book of 1 Corinthians. We're going to start at 1 Corinthians chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 27, all right? It says, art thou bound unto a wife? It's for the brothers that are married. They have women, all right? Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loosed. Art thou loosed from a wife? Seek not a wife. All right, you see that? And why is it said right here? Because we're in very serious times, man. If you got a woman, or you got women that you're dealing with, man, and they locked in, hey, keep them locked in, man. Don't be out here trying to do too damn much. All right? Life is hard enough right now, man, with all this wickedness going on, man. All right? And those who ain't got a wife, don't be out here going up and down the streets looking for one, man. The Lord will bring you what you need in due season, as we already read, man. All right, because you pretty much looking for trouble out here, man. Shit is bad, man. These women be messing around with all type of different dudes. All right, I done seen a woman tonguing down a gay dude at a club one time, man. This dude was clearly zesty. All right, extremely zesty. And this woman, good-looking woman, she was drunk and they were, dancing, and then all of a sudden they started kissing. I'm like, yo, what part of the game is this? This is what the Lord is protecting us from, because that woman kissing that Momo will go back and kiss her boyfriend. He won't have no idea that happened. He had no idea that this woman was at a club tonguing down a gay dude, man, who probably had rod in his mouth earlier that night. You see, and I'm sorry to be explicit, but this is what we're dealing with, man. This is what we are dealing with, man. And the Lord is shielding us from a lot of this, man. I've seen it with my own two eyes, man. All right, so just, your position, whatever you in, just be cool with that, man. And the Lord will, whenever he sees fit, he'll bring something into your life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you are wanting, if it's his will. But yeah, man, the Lord knows what he's doing. All right. It's mainly for the brothers that ain't got women. All right. Right. Next verse it says, but, and if thou marry, or, it says thou hast not sinned. So if you do find a woman, all right, it don't mean that you're going off, man. All right. You have not sinned. But it's better to be focused on the Lord. That's the main point, man. Focus on doing the work, man. Everything else gonna fall into place, man. It tells you that in Matthew 6:33. All right. So yeah, if you find a woman or whatever, all right, then you ain't doing nothing wrong, man. As long as she ain't married to another man, you good. All right. It says, and if a virgin marry, or a woman, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. All right, you're going to have problems, man, because relationships come with problems on this side, man. It's not going to be that way in the kingdom. All right, you're going to have a woman, you're going to have to deal with her shit and vice versa, man. All right, vice versa. It's better to be, and the Apostle Paul was saying, it's better to be, single-minded, man. All right. That's the optimal position to be in, so you can serve the Lord, man, and so we can get the hell out of here, man. And everything we lose on this side, we're going to get back 100-fold, as Yahweh Shah said, man. This kingdom is almost done, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's almost over with anyway. Any minute now, they're going to bring that RFID microchip, mark of the beast, going to lock society down. It's going to be all hell, breaking loose, okay? And your main focus is going to be on what? Salvation at that point, man. What have you done during your time period of grace to receive mercy in the time we're coming into? That's the only thing that's going to matter, man. You ain't going to be worried about no goddamn woman in that day. Shit, Isaiah 4:1 going to happen anyway. And brothers know about Isaiah 4:1. It says 7 women shall cleave to one man, roughly paraphrasing. Because that's how bad it's going to get out here. So that's nothing to worry about. Keep your head, in the game and focus on the work, man. All right, next verse it says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. I just said that. The time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. All right, so pretty much brothers that got wives right now, that they got families and whatnot, they so focused on doing this work because we in the end, man. We are locked in the game, man. We got seconds left in the fourth quarter, man. And the Lord about to be back. So we hustling, man. We ain't got time to be focused on being the perfect dad and whatnot, being the perfect husband and all this other bullshit, man. We gonna have time to do all that in the kingdom. We got to make sure we in this. We got to make sure we finish, man. Finish our course. That's what we focused on, man. So it's like you don't even have kids right now, man. You don't spend as much time as the people of the world do with their kids because we focus on doing the work, man. You ain't got your head up your wife's ass 24/7 because we focused on doing the work, man. That's the most important thing, man. All right. And by doing that, you're going to save your family. All right. If it be the Lord's will. All right. I'm going to read on a little bit more. I got, a few more minutes here on my lunch break, but let's get this right here. The next verse it says, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. All right, so your earthly possessions, man, they really ain't taking up a lot of your time, man. We have balance, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't consumed in the cares of this life, man. Everything else is really put on the back burner right about now. And they that use this world as not as abuse, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. I just said that, man. Like you got your balance, you do certain things in the world to keep your balance, man, because you can't be have your nose in the scriptures 24/7. It's not balanced, man. You'll fuck around and lose your mind. I would say much study is weariness of flesh. All right, so we our main focus is this truth and serving the Lord, but he also allows us to have balance. We can use the world, but just as long as we're not too consumed in it, man. It's all right to go out and get a drink. It's all right to go out and talk to a few women, you know what I'm saying? Get you a woman or whatnot, if that is your lot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That brings balance. You can go and, have a good time with your children every once in a while, man. But as long as you ain't in that Carl Winslow spirit, you know what I'm saying? That family matter spirit, and are totally consumed in that and putting the Lord on the back burner. That's the thing. That's where you start fucking up, all right? Where you put your mission on the back burner and you're more concerned about this life, because the fashion of this world passes away, man. This shit is over, man. This shit is done, man. But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. How he may please the Lord. You see, if you ain't got no woman, in your ear 24/7, all right, you were focused on what? Doing the work of the Lord, man. That's the most important thing. And that's why he got it like that. All right. He has a mission for you to finish. All right. He don't want you distracted, because a woman is a distraction, man, whether you like it or not. It is. But he that is married cared for the things that are of the world, you see, how he may please his wife. Because if you got a woman, you got to have your mind, on the world just a little bit, man, because the women don't understand what we're a part of, man. All right. The women they don't get what we're a part of, man. So your wife is going to be worried about shit that pertains to this world, man. How come you not spending enough time with her? How come, you ain't going on vacation with her no more and shit like that? That's part of the world. They want you to be concerned with that type of shit. But the Lord says, man, those that are unmarried, man, they focusing, the majority of their time on doing the work, man, which is a good thing. All right. So I want to bring this out really quick. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 6. And it says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Now, if this ain't true, I don't know what is, man. Look, the world that we live in 2024 is extremely saturated in wickedness, man. Like I said, the majority of the women you go out here and talk to already got a fucking man, and they stepping out on him, man. They're promiscuous. They got STDs, having children by multiple men, all messed up in the game. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, he can keep you from a lot of that stuff, man. It might seem like you alone, and the Lord, he's chastising you, which he is, but it's making you stronger. All right, you got to be able to discern, man. Hey, I'll just wait on the Lord, man. I'm not going to go out here and make a decision that is based in the flesh and fuck my life up, because a lot of men do that. All right. They're more worried about the moment instead of the long term, man. We right at the end of this thing, man. And this place is wicked, as it said it would be. Like the time before the flood, man. The world was extremely wicked before the Lord sent that flood and saved Noah and his family. All right. Noah was separated from the world. You see what I'm saying? He was locked in on that ark. It wasn't a prison. It was to protect him. The same thing with us, man. The Lord got us blocked off from the rest of the world because he's protecting us. He getting ready to judge the rest of the world, man, for his wickedness. It's bad out here, man. It's probably worse than we even think, man. The shit that goes on behind closed doors. All right, bring this out. Proverbs 6 and 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. These adulterous ass women out here are fucking evil, man. They're wicked, man. I'm telling you. I be seeing it all the time. It's bad out here, man. You brothers know. All right. And if you get hooked up with one of these women, she gonna ruin your life, man. You see? She'll turn you into a piece of bread, man. You're just gonna be another victim on her hit list, man, as Rihanna said in her song. That big four-headed hoe. All right. You see, that's how these women think, man. Be careful out here, man. Talk to you men. I'm gonna get ready to close it. I gotta head back, but I want to bring this out. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. All right. The Lord, he has a plan already for us. Our lives have already been mapped out from the beginning. All right. Everything that happens and doesn't happen to you is all by the will of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, all right, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. You see that? Okay, the Lord knows what he's doing. All right. Just like a parent, you know what I'm saying, makes decisions for their young child. The young child might not understand the reason why they're being restricted from certain things. The child might not understand why they can't eat candy all day. All right. They don't understand that it's bad for their health, though it tastes good. The same thing with the Lord, man, and us. Some things we don't understand. How come we don't have this? How come we got to deal with this? How come things are this way when it should be like this in our mind? But the Lord knows what the hell he's doing, man. So we got to just sit back and be humble, all right, and ask the Lord to give us the spirit to endure whatever we're going through, all right, because he knows what's best for us, man. As long as we in this truth with the Holy Spirit, doing the will of the Lord, man, by prophesying and warning our people of the things to come, hey, we in a good position, man. So, yeah, man, the Lord knows what he's doing. That's the point of this lesson. I'm going to end it right there. And hopefully this was edifying to whoever needed to hear this, man. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we going to have everything in a minute, man. We going to have it all. The elect, if we be at that number, we going to have it all, man, the kingdom. And it's right around the corner. So just hold on, be patient. The Lord is keeping you from things that are, out there to hurt you, man. All right. The Lord ain't trying to hurt you, man. He's trying to protect you from things that will hurt you. So, yeah. Kwame Asharala in the Bible Bar. Shalom.